Good morning. Back video number 3, final video on our high performance habits for September. Strategies to developing a positive, upbeat, and optimistic attitude. We've been spending a lot of time in our adult classes talking about application of katas for self-defense, working on building our reaction. I want to clarify something in this video. A physical response as self-defense is a last resort. Okay? All right, so now we're talking about scaling violence. What does that have to do with being optimistic? Bear with me, going somewhere with this. If we're responding to a physical threat, chances are we missed a lot of early warning signs. And that's what self-defense is really about, right? Knowing those signs and responding appropriately to diffuse a confrontation before it begins. A physical response is something that we train as a need for self-preservation, not as a way to fix the problem. You'll hear Mr. Trainer tell our kids' classes, listen, don't just hear. I love that. It's advice that we could all use. If all you do is hear people speak, you don't get a chance to process what they said. That's where listening is different. It sounds like semantics, but it's an important distinction to make. Taking the time to listen allows you to process what you hear and respond appropriately. See, the problem with reacting is it's often incomplete. It's a reflex. It's a response without thought and often fueled by emotion, or in the case of fight or flight, self-defense, self-preservation. Who in your life deserves your reaction over your response? Besides the guy who forces you to lay him out with your crazy karate skills. Follow your instincts all the way on that one. And as we've already talked about this month, we need to squash out those negative thoughts wherever possible. Allow ourselves to assume the best intentions of others. Be prepared for the worst, but assume the best. So, try to limit your reactions and instead give a well thought out response. Give it some thought. Let me know if it works for you.